Greetings, lovely people, brothers and sisters, divine beings of infinite potential. My name is Gideon, and welcome to the attic, where we've gathered for a little listening session of our new album called Phoenix, out October 1st. Written and produced by myself and my good friend Al. And we thought we'd just take you on a short journey through each track on the album, which is really a journey into our minds, hearts, and souls. So this first track sets the theme for the entire album, really, which is all about taking back control and realizing that man holds no authority over other men, and that you cannot rule other people, you can only rule yourself. And I know that burning away with the idea that there's someone out there that's going to save the day might be painful, but I also know that from those ashes we can rise again, stronger and more beautiful than ever before, just like the phoenix.
Are you receiving all your call? Are you leaving all your walls for fear of getting lost? For fear of getting hurt, showing weakness, taking too much heat and getting burnt. I see why you're concerned. You have met too many people who have treated you like dirt. Well, they might burn you to ashes. Need I remind you that's what the phoenix was at first?
It's funny, people go to the movies and they root for the underdogs, for the rebels fighting the empire, for the little hobbit facing the ultimate evil. Yet they return home and they don't seem to have much interest in fighting the empire, or not even recognizing the evil emperor. And so this whole album has a real movie feel to it, and producing it felt a lot like producing a movie soundtrack, especially for this next song, in which I just tried to capture the hero's journey, which we all need to embark on, and it's called In the Still of the Night.
I'm sorry, mama, I don't wanna do this, but they won't just let me be who I am. I've pleaded and begged them to leave me in peace, but I think they won't until I move like them. I'm sorry, mama, I don't wanna fight.
In the still of the night,
they made me an outlaw by taking my rights.
in the still of the night,
Please hide my baby and please hide my wife, cause it will get dark before it will get light.
in the still of the night.
We all have a conscious mind. We just don't want to use it. When you do as you're told, you're acting unconsciously. The phrase, "I'm only doing my job," embodies that. If we stop acting as conscious beings, we become machines, robots, zombies. So that's what his next song is called, Zombieland.
It's a war for your mind, and believe me, to win this you gotta start trusting yourself. Man, we in this together. Whatever their method, we gotta stay clever, ahead of the norm and the storm we shall weather. They feed all your fear, they don't know what love is, so they don't see clear. They hate that you're human, they want you to be just like them, a zombie. How can you not see this? How can you not see this? In your faces, overstated. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Anti-statist, liberated.
The ease with which we gave up our freedoms really shook me, is one of the lines on the next song, in which I really just try to explore a few different ideas, like the evil human nature, sexism, racism, which are all rooted in fear. See, fear is the opposite of love. If we operate in love, we have open minds, open hearts. If we operate in fear, we have tunnel vision, and the world seems murky and we don't know what's lurking in the deep. Everything looks the same and we lose our orientation, just like in the bayou.
The ease with which we gave up our freedoms really shook me. Can you really not see what we could be? There's only fear and love. Everything else is a result of either one or the above. Control, for instance, the fear of letting go. But what another one does, you need to never know. Racism, the fear of an idea that's been planted in your brain by a propaganda smear. Sexism, the fear of being vulnerable, cause in this brave new world no one gets emotional. Women don't protect their child, men don't take pride in choosing death over serving lesser men all their lives. Love, on the other hand, will liberate your mind, make you understand there's one race inhabiting the motherland. It's human, which means you know no need to be assuming that there can be no one on earth to rule them. Here where the murky waters run mighty deep, can you still see the forest for all its trees? This place is swamped with alligators and beasts. Are you?
I have a huge issue with not calling things by their true name. Like not calling taxation theft or not calling war murder. You know, the idea that what is right on this side of an invisible line is wrong on the other side, that a plan could be illegal, or telling people what they can and cannot, and since 2021 have to put inside their bodies, is just insane. So this next song is kind of about all of that, and it's our attempt to just get real for a minute.
I'll be really free. What does it even mean if freedom can be taken and everyone agrees? Do I own my life, or is it all a lie? Why are we so afraid? Why do we love our cage? How can you thank your masters and think
The next song is all about letting go, mainly of bad ideas, really. Ideas that were planted in our minds when we were far too young to think for ourselves. I once read, people don't see what they have to gain because they are all focused on what they have to lose in the process. Well, one of the things that helped me free my mind, heart and soul was just to do as this next song says and let go.
Truth is not a big word, it just carries a stigma that it was this enigma you couldn't ever figure. It may be found in scripture, in stories about Krishna, which are stories about Christ. The only difference are the pictures. One of many ways to separate us, other people's ideas from the cradle to the graveyard. But there are things that they don't teach you as a major, like what the future holds, of which you are the creator. Ever since I was a young boy, they've been trying to direct my flow, making the essentials seem unclear by planting their ideas until I chant along in fear. But now's the time to let them go. Ever since she was a young girl, they've been trying to direct her flow, making the essentials seem unclear by planting their ideas until she chants along in fear. But now's the time to let them go. All their shelved ideas, all their held back tears, now's the time to let them go. Your insecurities that make you not believe, now's the time to let them go. People in your life who act like parasites, now's the time to let them go. Man playing God and all the other frauds, now's the time to let them go.
The next song is about the most important woman, the woman who brought me into this world, the woman who gave me so much love, it raised me up to be not afraid of much. Dear friends, it is our pleasure to give you a song about greatness.
Sacred. Now here comes the crazy part. Instead of hating that little baby that popped onto the scene and took my mother's life away from her, she gave me love. In fact, she gave me so much love, it raised me up to be not afraid of much. And I know she loved my father, but she also knew his interest in me equaled nada. So she locked that love away and dropped it like a stone, and found a man to build a home, and that man chose to love me like his own. And so the fairy tale my mother never got to live became my fairy tale childhood. Thanks mama for this. You deserve bliss, you deserve everything you miss, but you just give. Thanks mama for this. This is a little song about greatness, about a sleeping lion that awakens, about a rocky mountain and how to scale it, about hell valley and how to face it, about Valhalla and its location, about your darkest fears and how to embrace it, about the greatest love and how to taste it, about you, the only thing to me that's sacred.
So this next one is definitely also one of my favorites on the album. It's about the light you shine and how it might intimidate others. It is also about mother, about all of our Mother Nature, and how when I surround myself with her, she always lifts my spirits. So this next song is called Spirits High.
My spirit's high, so am I. They say freedom's not been tried, so I try. It's always dark before the dawn brings a golden light. There's no pleasure without pain in the flow of life. Nature is my God, so divine. Her forest is my church, a holy shrine. Her mountains take me almost up to heaven, where there's only sky, no more I. From up here the world looks tiny. The wind is the only thing singing in the silence. I can feel a funny tingle in my spine, and I believe it has to do with stars twinkling in alignment. It could be an inkling or a sign that we're about to unmask the greatest swindle of all times. Man playing God, man making laws, man taking what's mine, man taking what's yours, making you believe that all the taking has its cause. The same men burned women at the stake for what they thought. The same men built camps to put away who they don't want. The same men won't hesitate to nail you to a cross. But my spirit's high, I will survive.
So here we are at the end of our journey, and the final song on Phoenix, out October 1st, Make a Mental Note, is a collection of ideas I just found worth exploring. It's just a few things that I thought that you should know.
You ask me for my name, I just tell you that I am. You tell me I can't say that, but I'm telling you I can. And I'll tell you something else that you will likely find outrageous. That is knowledge inside you that you will never read on pages, on Facebook, or hear in an address to the nation. The president's not heaven sent, it's just an occupation. His power is but a figment of imagination. Your freedom is real though, time that you embrace it. Cause freedom for your body is like truth for your mind, and love for your soul, I just thought that you should know. Freedom for your body, like truth for your mind, and love for your soul, I just thought you should know. It's that same old song they're playing on the radio. I can't hear that shit no more. That shit is poison for my soul. I'm gonna tune into a different frequency before it kills me. But first I thought that you should know. Thought that you should know. That you should know.
Everybody's born, innocent like snow, pure like earth, free like the wind when it blows on your skin, yearning for your touch, and the fire that burns inside of us can become a passion or a permeating lust, a dangerous obsession or the furnace heat that busts our chains of oppression, a flame of progression that leads us from recession into glut. I do have many questions about much. How can you preach there came intelligence from dust? How can you seek power when you know it devours everything it touches and never is enough? I'll never get it. You're so clever, yet it is your intellect that makes you not see level-headed. Because we are not just intellect, we are emotions too. And emotions do teach us some potent truths that no amount of thought will get you closer to. The marriage of both is called intelligence, intellect and genesis. Religion's greatest nemesis. Now some of you be thinking I've had way too much cannabis. Others may appreciate my penmanship. I'm just trying to put in words that which can't be put in words. Like the crashing of the ocean or the whistling of birds. Like the view from 6,000 feet above earth. For all it's worth.